I found the prettiest little pasta shape. These little, I can't pronounce it. This right here, conchiglie. They look like those little barnacles that you find at the beach on the rocks, little snails. So I want to do justice by these because you can tell they are just begging for sauce. So I'm thinking maybe I want to do like a creamy red sauce or a vodka sauce, but I don't really feel like something that heavy. So then I think pesto. Pesto is great because you don't cook it. It takes like 2 seconds to throw together, especially if you're using a food processor. If you're using a mortar and pestle, it might take a little longer, but you can do it if you want to. And it's very easy, not a lot of ingredients, good to go. I am using Bon Appetit's recipe for BA's Best Pesto from Andy Baragani, so you know it's gonna be good. I will link it down below in the description. I am having this recipe today. Pesto is also great because you can make it a lot of different ways. Well, with a lot of different nuts. I've seen walnut pesto, pistachios. I would like to try that sometime soon. I'm going straight up traditional with pine nuts today. Try it with whatever you want to. Go nuts. Anyway, I'm gonna get started. Food processor. First thing I'm gonna do is grate in some garlic. I know I'm putting it through a food processor, so like why am I grating it? But I just like to give it a head start because you don't wanna just be biting on chunks of garlic. Some Parmesan cheese that I just grated up nice and fine. Just toss it in there. My pine nuts. I have toasted these pine nuts. Whenever you use nuts like this in a recipe, always toast them. It brings out their flavor and the oils, and they are just so delicious. I'm gonna save some for my garnish, but most of them go in there. And I'm just gonna blitz this up until it becomes like a paste. A delicious smelling paste. I like to get in there and kind of scrape down the sides. When you blend nuts like this, they tend to stick a little bit. See like this hunk of burning love right here? That is a good time. All right, I'm gonna add my basil in here. And I'm gonna add some salts. I never measure salt when I'm cooking. Always salt and pepper to taste. Whatever the recipe calls for, you never know if that's gonna be too salty for you, so just go with what you like. And while I am blitzing this up, I'm going to stream in my olive oil. Nice and slow. I have a little spout here that kind of distributes it nice and slowly. I'm gonna scrape down my sides again because I'm seeing some of the nut mixture stick on the sides a little bit. Make sure it's all incorporated. Look at that color and how delicious that looks. And it took literally no time at all. You're gonna taste for seasonings and you should be good to go. Also, your reminder to use really good olive oil because this is raw, we're not cooking it. You wanna taste that amazing olive oil flavor. Oh, I forgot. I wanted to add a little bit of red pepper flake, give it a little something extra. Look at this beautiful pesto. Ooh, that is good stuff. Right into my bowl. If you don't want to use this right away, you can store it in the fridge for like a day or so. But if you do, just put it in an airtight container and put a layer of olive oil over it so it doesn't start to brown. Oh, you know what I wanted to do is add a little lemon. Oh, please hold. Just a touch of lemon zest brightens it up a lot. And look at that, you got your pesto. Now I am just waiting patiently for my pasta to finish. Remember, don't drain your pasta. We want some of that pasta water, that liquid gold. Just gonna empty them right into my pesto, and the heat from this pasta will just kind of start to heat up that pesto and just bring out another just dimension of deliciousness. And then just toss it up. Oh my, look at this. The smell is unbelievable. The minute that heat hits the pesto, it just brings it alive. Wow, do you hear that? That's a sauce. And if you like it like this, go for it. But if you want to thin it out just a little bit and just get a little bit more of a saucy, kind of glossy texture, just get a little bit of pasta water, not too much to start, and just work it in. And that instantly, look at it, it just instantly creams it up. Like, it looks like I just added some cream in there. Amazing. Wow. This is a meal. Gonna plate it up, garnish with some more of those pine nuts that I had left over, a tiny bit of some lemon zest. That is gorgeous. There is some pesto pasta. The sound, you know it's gonna be good. Look at this color and the creaminess that that little bit of pasta water just like transformed this into something so magical. The smell is just, whoops, good. Oh my Lord. This is unbelievable. Oh wow. I don't know how to describe it. It's just, it's so fresh and bright and really garlicky. I added extra garlic because obviously, but it's so good. That lemon really did something to it. I think that was a good addition. I don't think that's in the original recipe. So easy, so delicious, and so flavorful, and it's super fast to throw together. This is for sure a great weeknight meal. If you want some meat to go with this, go for it, but like straight up pasta is never wrong. Pesto you can do so much with. Put it on pizza, pasta, sandwiches, make like a caprese sandwich, like a grilled cheese. You can do a lot with it. So make it and enjoy.